So, for Newton's first law of motion. Basically, if an object is at rest, it will stay at rest. An object in motion will remain in a state of uniform motion unless it is acted on by a resultant force. And yes, this is my voice. I definitely did not lose it at sports day or something like that. I don't want to move. So, there's this truck, and the truck is in constant movement. I am standing in its way. As you can see, I am standing completely still, and this car that is definitely here in this room right now is going to hit me, or hallway, in fact. I'm the object that is standing still, and the truck that wants to be in constant motion will keep moving. So, for this video, I'm gonna be hit by a truck. I think she's dead, but I don't know. Let's check up on her. So one day I was sitting minding my own business and I get this notification from Google Classroom. It's another physics work by Mr. AJ about Newton's law, and we gotta make it a video, so here I am. I was tasked with Newton's second law. Now, Newton's second law explains that the resultant force is proportional to mass times acceleration, which means that the higher the mass of the object, the more resultant force in return. Now, we know what we can do with this knowledge, but let's focus on some important matters. Now, the change in momentum also affects the resultant force as well. Now, a great example would be if Prod and I ran at the same speed. Now, Prod is 100 kilograms compared to my puny 60 kilograms. So if you ran at the same speed at the same object, this would happen. So Prod crashed into me while running at the same speed. Well, and that's Newton's second law. Thank you.
Now, it's my turn to talk about Newton's third law and his final law about motion. This is about the final law for Newton's third law. The final law was about when two objects interact with each other, each of the objects will exert to each other. These forces are equal and opposite to each other. The force they will exert on each other should be equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. But they need to have this following characteristic to become the Newton's third law. First, they act on different objects. For example, a bullet and a gun. But if it is the same object, it cannot be Newton's third law. Second, they are equal in magnitude. For example, if the first force is 6, the opposite should be 6, the same. Third, they are in opposite direction. For example, one need to go up and one need to go down, or one go left or one go right. Lastly, they are force of the same type. So, what do I mean the force of the same type? It means that the two objects should have the same type of force to attract each other. If they have different, they will repel each other. For example, tension force and tension force, they will attract to each other. But if it is gravitational force and elastic force, it will repel to each other. So no matter they are equal opposite, they will not be Newton's third law since the forces are different. So that's all about Newton's three law. I hope you
driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bomb.